Girl, if any man put us under, thunder, not the thunder. Right now we're not going run down. Go jump bumper to bumper.
Alright guys, we're back at it. Still in South Africa. And what better time to go over my ancestry results than when I'm in the motherland. Like, I'm here. You feel me? So that's what we're gonna talk about today. Let me just start off by just kicking it off one by one. Why did I choose this service? I chose the service 23andMe. I chose them because I wanted to get closer to my culture, my history, that was stolen from me, unfortunately. Now, some might say, well, you're black, you're African American, you have tons of culture. Yes, but what is our true culture? What are our true customs? The things we do now, the way we dress, the way we act, the way we talk, that all comes from our origins, and I want to get closer to that. So, you know, I wanted to do that and hopefully learn more about my family's history, my history, our ancestry, our real culture, our real customs. Those of you asking, so what is 23andMe? You're considering it. I'm not here to advertise for them. Think about your genetic makeup. You can learn about how much of your DNA is shared with other participants, so you can possibly connect with family members. You can also learn about different genetic variants, like I mentioned, that exist for your DNA type. Process is you sign up for an account online. They send you this test tube. You put your saliva in it, your DNA in it. You send it back free. You wait 6 to 8 weeks, and they get back to you with your results. We've been waiting for years to know where we're from. We've been waiting for years to know who we is. I got something for you, my brothers and sisters. So what did my ancestry report tell me? It told me that I was 77.6%, I'm gonna just round it up to 80% sub-Saharan, drum roll, 19.7% European, 2% East Asian and Native American. Now, I was tight about this. I was slightly tight about this because you know why? Because as black people, our parents tell us, yo, you Cherokee. You Cherokee, you gotta be proud of that. You Cherokee and you the originators. I ain't no boom. So, you know, we gonna take it a little deeper now to get more specific about the situation. Amen. Well, I'm gonna wild out for a bit. Just let me wild out. I'm chilling, I'm vibing, you know. Let me just do that. Can I do that? Chakalaka is a dish that actually exists in South Africa, if you didn't know that. It's like this little coleslaw. I don't like coleslaw, I just don't like it. But I didn't try it, so I'm not gonna say chakalaka's bad. So if y'all come out here, check that out. Alright, so within the sub-Saharan African makeup of my genealogy, I am 31% Nigerian. I am 15% Ghanaian, Liberian, whatever. I'm just gonna stay with Ghanaian. Partially Senegambian, broadly West African. So for me, since I see most of it is Nigerian, I'm just gonna go with Nigerian and Ghanaian. That's how I think about it. I'm gonna learn about all of them. No funny. I'm gonna learn about all of them. But the way I want to identify is Nigerian and Ghanaian. And that's not the only way that I identify. So I think as black people, we need to get out of this like notion that you only are identifiable in one way, shape, or form, based on what those that even construct these social concepts of identity say or determine. For instance, I'm black. You sign that when you sign an application to get your form of employment. I understand that that is the system that we're working within, but if you ask me how I identify, I'm African. Yes, I'm black, but let's take it a bit further. You can't, because then black is just one color, and there's so many beautiful spectrums within the black race. So how can you just say you're one thing? So there's layers and layers and layers upon layers of my identity, and I'm sure other people's identity. What it does mean for me, like I walked into this not knowing anything, not knowing what to expect, not knowing if I would be East African, South African, Algerian, Moroccan, Ethiopian, nothing. And so now I have a little bit more to work with, and this allows me the opportunity to actually focus in on, like, what do I want to learn more about? Who do I want to learn more about? What places do I want to visit? What cultures do I want to get more connected to? What music do I want to listen a little bit more to? And it's really weird because I've always been a big fan of Nigerian music, always. Even before I even did this, I was a big fan of Nigerian music. It just connected with me. And I think that, I'm about to go on a tangent, but I'm very spiritual. I think that the spirit of the ancestors speaks to me through music, and sometimes it really does, because I'm not listening to the music because, why you doing like Joanna? I'm not listening just to get like the vibe and like to dance all the time. I am a lot of the times, but a lot of times some of my favorite artists like Kojo, Burna, like they are actually saying some real stuff, and I'm actually sitting here like, wow, you actually saying something of value, and I'm connecting to it. I'm not like forgetting who I am. I know that I'm African American. I know that I have a lot of African American history to own. That's not gonna stop me from discovering other layers of who I am, and I would encourage all of you guys to discover the many layers of who you are as well. Don't let anyone tell you who you are, who you need to be. You determine who you want to be. On the real, it doesn't give you as much information as I thought it probably would, but who knows with time. They are really good at updating things, so they'll update to include more people who share your genes. They update to include more information, new discoveries. Now, I have to take another look at it. It's been a minute, but I think it's something that I can continue to use and as a resource to learn more about myself and my ancestry. I want to learn more about their foods. I mean, actually, while I've been out here, I made it my job to eat some Nigerian food. I did have some jollof rice. I've been had jollof rice, and I really vibes with jollof rice. Jollof rice, chicken with the peri sauce, I'm good. I wanted to learn how to dance. I was in the club like here, like doing my little thing. I can't dance for crap, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm still gonna try to learn, because I think that's a way for me to like culturally connect. I don't have the traditions. I don't share the traditions. I don't share the same food. So I'm gonna find a way to connect, because I want to connect with people, And I want to let all of you guys know that even in your blackness, there's nothing wrong with learning more about your roots, visiting your motherland. I know we have a deep, dark history, but we also have a very prideful history. You come here, people are very prideful of where they come from, and they don't really even have to have much, but they have so much pride of their culture. And I want us all to have that as well. We should share in that. That's how I'm gonna wrap this up. I've learned some things. I've taken away some things. It's helped me during my travels. And my brothers and sisters, my African accent is horrible, so I'm just gonna kick it right back. Kick it right back. Thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you for listening to my story. Like, comment, subscribe below. You feel me? All right? Peace, guys.